If you're considering getting this fabric glue, here are the top 3 things you need to consider before you make your purchase. First is whether it creates a strong bond on different types of fabric. Second is how long it takes to dry before the repair is usable. Third is whether the application is clean, easy, and leaves the fabric looking natural. Alright, so to demonstrate all 3 key points in this video, I'm kind of going to do it all in one because of the way I'm going to do these examples. First, I'm going to apply it on polyester, jeans, and leather. I'm going to do a 60-second increment on each fabric that I apply it on. So once I apply it, I seal and hold for 60 seconds and then show you the results. Now, because I've done this before, I know that the longer that you leave it, the stronger the bond becomes. So if you leave it for an hour, 2 hours, 24 hours, you're going to get a better result. And if you're using it on lighter fabric, the sooner you can use the fabric. And if you're using it on stronger fabric like leather or jeans, the longer I recommend leaving it. But for the sake of demonstration, I'm going to show you how quickly and effectively it works in 60 seconds. Here we go. Our first subject is a 100% polyester dress. I have created a rip here, and then I'm going to apply a thin layer of the glue on the inside, and I'm going to seal it in such a manner like this, as if I'm like sewing it. So like if I was going to sew it, I would pinch them together. That's me sewing, obviously. Might be doing it, you know, not the best way, but I'll pinch them together like this and then sew. So in this manner, I'm going to put glue and then sew them together. So here we go. One of the things that I'm really impressed with this thing is how cleanly it applies. It's almost like as if you're drawing with a pencil or a pen. Like you can get thin layers of this thing applied just like that. And then once you're done, you then just pinch them together. And then you get this clamp. Alright, so with that said, the 60 seconds starts now. Alright, 60 seconds have passed and I'm gonna reveal the results. This is what you get after 60 seconds. Look at it. Look at that. It's incredible. It dried so fast. Okay, and then flip it so you can see it from the inside. Look at it. This is 60 seconds of work. And again, I'm being really super like messy with this. Like when I apply it to the jeans, you're gonna get a better sense of how clean you can do a job with this thing. But look at it. This is 60 seconds, and I'm able to give it a pretty decent tug. I'm able to pull it pretty decently after 60 seconds. And because I've done this before and I really put it through its paces, I know for a fact that if you after 60 seconds and you start, you know, trying to pull this thing apart, you are liable to actually pull it apart if you're really trying. But if you let it sit longer, you get a much better outcome. Now we're gonna jump to jeans so that I can really show you how much this thing works and how clean you can apply this thing. And while I do this thing, or before I do it, let's talk about the smell of this thing. It's not, the odor isn't bad. I literally have to put it to my nose for me to be able to smell it. It's not like a glue that is overbearing in any shape or form. For this repair, I'm going to apply it right here, and I'm going to then seal and clamp, and we're going to reuse the same process, 60 seconds. Okay, here we go. Again, I'm loving how thin I can apply this thing, but here's the cool thing about it is you have these applicators or the spreaders that you can use to get a thinner spread, and I love that. Like you can spread like I just did. If you feel like you need more, you can add more and then make it even so it's not lumpy. That's why I said like the jeans lets me really demonstrate how clean of a job you can do with this thing. All right, now we're going to clamp it and we're going to hold for 60 seconds and come back and see the fruits of our labor. And the 60 seconds starts now. All right, 60 seconds is up and we're gonna reveal the outcome of the work we did. There you have it. There you have it. Look at it. Look at that. It has done a great job, as usual. Like I said, I've done this before, so I know what it does. Let me see if I could fold the inside. Yep, this is what the inside looks like. And then again, if you, not to sound like a broken record, but the longer you hold, the better the outcome. So if when you leave this thing for like 24 hours, it will bond and it will set really well. And you can actually then throw this in the washing machine and wash it no problem, okay? But look at it. I'm actually giving this thing a nice pull. Nice pull. And nothing is happening. It's not ready to come apart. Jump into the leather. I'm going to use the same process. I'm going to apply it right here. I'm going to use our spreader to spread it a bit, make it an even spread. And then I'm going to overlap them as such. And then I'm going to use our clamp to clamp it together and hold it. And our 60 seconds start now. All right, our 60 seconds is up and we're gonna now review the results. Now I have to caution you in advance, this is leather. It takes much longer for leather to set. But with that even said, at 60 seconds, look at that. Look at that. Like, I'm able to twist this thing. Now if I start pulling them, I can actually pull this apart. Again, I've done it before. I can actually pull this apart, but given that it has only been 60 seconds, this is pretty amazing in my opinion, like what it's able to do in 60 seconds. Like, this thing is awesome. So for leather, I have found better result holding it longer. But look how clean this actually is, like the cleanness of the job. And again, once I become intentional in trying to do a clean job, the application process makes it very easy to do a clean job with all the different tools that it gives you. And yes, it does a great job. And when you've done a clean job and you've let it set long enough, you put this in the washer, wash it, no problem. So this thing is perfect. All right, so there you have it. This thing is amazing. I love this glue. I love this thing. It does an exceptional job. So if you're still considering this thing, I'll say, get off the fence, go get it, try it for yourself. And I hope you end up loving it as much as I love it.